Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is not a planned video. It's actually, what time is it? 12 o'clock in the morning, because today is a very stressful day for me. It's always really been brought back bad memories for me personally, and I'm gonna go into the video, explain it more in the video on why it is. So, pretty sure I have it in the title, but March 28th was the day I tried to kill myself, and I don't know. Let me explain. So, 2 years ago, 2015, I was going through a lot of stress and a lot of figuring out who I am and a lot of stuff. It's kind of some things I don't want to say on camera because some of the stuff is really personal, but I was going through a lot of stuff at the time. That's all you guys really need to know. So I was going through a lot and I really didn't know what to do. I was scared. I was I hated myself. I hated everything that I did. I hated my friends, my family, everybody, and myself. I don't know, I keep repeating, but so I so it took like a couple of months. Mind you, this is March 28th is a month from my birthday, exactly a month. And I don't know, the last couple of years I had really bad luck on my birthday, but I don't know, that year just wasn't really good. It's a lot of reasons, but I don't know, since then my life's always been like sort of sad, but like I'm not complaining. Like I'm grateful for what I have, but I don't know. 2015 was just a bad year for me, and so back to March. So leading up to that, March 28th, I remember sitting in my room with doing the things and stuff, and I was going to do it, but I didn't because one of my friends, Layla, she texted me, and I remember posting on Snapchat something. I didn't say, oh yeah, I'm gonna commit suicide. I was just like, I said something that was pretty fishy, and she was the only person that checked up on me, and that was super. I I don't know. I can't thank her enough because if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I would be. I really don't. Like, she technically saved me. Basically, she talked to me and she told me everything's gonna be okay. And I don't know. I told her it wasn't, but obviously it was. But I don't know. I just felt so lost and like I was alone, but I really wasn't. And I mean, I knew I had people, but I don't know. But I didn't really want to cry in this video because I already did a video crying, and I don't know. I don't want people to be judging me or whatever. So after that, I got better. I was like, oh, I'm fine now. And then around that same year, summer, the thoughts came back in my head, and I got in a deep, I think even worse, a worse depression than I was at March during the summer. But I didn't try to, do it this time. But during the summer was 2015 summer wise was just horrible for me because again, a lot of things I don't want to say on camera, stress, and also during that summer I was figuring out my sexuality and you know experimenting with other people, and it wasn't really working out, and that really got me down. I was like, am I or am I not? Like, am I gay or am I straight? I didn't really know, and I was confused because I thought you had to pick one. So I don't know, I know how it feels to be in depressed and feeling like you have nobody, but you really do. Like, if you don't have friends, family, teachers or anything, there's always not hotlines. There's always people there to help you and want you to be better. Like I had people, but I never wanted to talk to people because of I felt that if I opened up and told them, they think I'm like crazy or something. But really, everyone wants to help you. No one wants to see you do that, and I don't want anyone else to feel the way I did and feel like no one's there for them. And that's one of the reasons why I started YouTube um and all the other stuff, because actually that same summer, that was when I first started uploading more. I started becoming more dedicated. Like, I started uploading actual videos to my YouTube because I wanted to set my mind off something. I wanted to do something else instead of being sad and just not doing anything. I wanted to share my stories with people. I wanted them to feel better about themselves. And I don't know, 2 years later, I'm still doing it, and I'm super proud. And I don't know, I think I'm doing what I wanted to do. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't want anyone to feel that way, because it's the worst feeling. I remember summer not eating and crying a lot and sleeping most of the day because I wanted to be dead. And that was sort of a way for me to live it. But it's getting really dark. But I know, I don't know, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't want anyone to feel that way, and you shouldn't. It's the worst feeling in the world. So if you ever need someone to talk to, or if you need someone, I'm always here. I'm here. Just DM me or something. I will respond if you're being serious about this stuff. And I just earlier tonight, I seen someone on their Snapchat cutting their wrist. And I don't want to be that person like, oh, they're doing it for attention. By the way, I don't want people to think, oh yeah, he's doing this for attention or whatever. I'm not. I'm doing this to share my story with people. But I seen this girl on her Snapchat, and her wrists were cut, and she said that was the only way to deal with the pain. And it's not how you do it. It's really not, because I don't know, it got to me because, one, I've been in her situation before, and two, this just so happens to happen on the day that I tried to do the thing, and it's not right. So if anyone needs someone to talk to, and if you feel lost, find someone. It's not that hard. And some people say, no, I don't have anyone to talk to. It's not that you don't have anyone to talk to, it's just that you don't want to open up to anybody. Because maybe you got hurt from opening up to someone, and they abandoned you, and you don't want to open up to anyone. That's always the case. That was the case for me. But you always do have someone. And I know it's sometimes hard opening up to people, but you gotta try sometimes. Because if you don't, you could end up being dead. And you also gotta think about your family and your friends. Like, you're not the only one that's gonna be affected by it. A lot of people are. Because, believe it or not, people do care about you. And that's something I found out over these past 2 years, was that people do care, and people do love you, even if some of them don't show it, or they don't show it as much. They do love you. And I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I don't want to start crying in this video, but and make this too long. But I don't know. Just also another thing I wanted to touch on. When I was gonna kill myself, I hate saying that, but when I was going to do it, and I just couldn't. Like I couldn't. Just I couldn't. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but I just couldn't do it. And I think the reason why I couldn't was because I realized I had a bigger purpose in life. I knew that it wasn't time, and I was meant to do something more than just be sad and for bad things to keep happening to me. Like, bad things still happen to me, but I knew that I had to do something else. I don't know how to explain it, but, and I didn't, and I thought, at the time, I thought it was just being, oh, it's because I'm too selfish, I don't want to kill myself, or no, I'm just, like, I'm being selfish, but it wasn't. It's because I have bigger plans in my life, and I think that's why I started my YouTube, was because that's what I want to do, and spread positivity and share my message and share my stories and my experiences with people as much as I can. And I'm glad I didn't, because even though I'm not a big channel, I still have people that care about me, and it's the best feeling in the world, going to school or reading the comments on Instagram and on YouTube, like, supporting me. And I never thought so many people would ever be inspired by me or love me or do any of the things that you guys do for me, and I'm so thankful for it. Because 2 years ago, I didn't think anyone would ever want to love me or care for me the way my family, you guys are my family, and my friends and all the other people do. And I'm so thankful for it. And I think that's why I didn't end it that day. And I'm gonna keep going. Because I know my audience. I know the people who watch me. They say I inspire them. I'm like, it's a lot to handle, and I don't want to end it and set a bad example for the people. I have kids watching my channel, which they surely shouldn't, but whatever, get my views up. But I don't know. I wouldn't want my hero, or I'm not anyone's hero, but I wouldn't want someone that looks up to me, that I look up to give up. And I feel like I have that responsibility now, not to, but I have another reason why not to, and it's a good reason. So find your reason. If you're sad, or if you feel like ending it will be better, find your reason in life to keep going, because I found mine, and it's kept me going for these 2 years, and many more years to come, hopefully. But yeah, I wanted this video to end on a happier note. But yeah, so if you need anyone to talk to, I'm here. I'm always open, and I'll probably put some suicide things, like, I don't know the word to use, but I'll put some in the description. Mind you, sorry if I keep repeating myself in this video, but it's 12 a.m. in the morning, and this was not a planned video. I didn't really want to do this, but I had, and like I said, responsibility, and to share my stories, and to be real with you guys. That's all I ever want. So I'm not gonna do the regular intro, but yeah, thank you guys so much for the support and everything, and I love you all. Bye, cats. I also want to mention I did a little photo shoot nothing special. I did special effects on my face, and I want to explain those pictures. Okay, so basically the pictures are supposed to represent the words that I would hear from people, and not only the words that I would hear from people, and I would go home and be like, damn, maybe I am those words. Like, some of those words on my face, I kind of am. But I went home and I would beat myself up for it. That's why I beat up in the picture, because words do hurt. Like, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Words do hurt people. And it might not seem like it, but it takes effect on people. What you say. Like, you can call me ugly depending on who you are, but like, if I don't know, if some random guy on the street called me ugly, I'd be like, oh, okay, whatever, I'll make a joke out of it. But if someone you cared about called you ugly or something, you'd be like, what? Like, you'll take it to heart. That's for some people, but for a lot of other people, they do take offense from strangers calling them ugly. And I don't know, in the pictures, I wanted to represent sort of what I was going through at the time. I would beat myself up for because I hated myself. And yeah, so that's a little explanation on the pictures, if anyone was wondering, because I know people are gonna be like, what? Like, yeah. And also, a lot of people, like, usually I'm this crazy, loud person, funny, I guess, funny person, and when I tell people the story, a lot of people are gonna be like, what, really? Like, you're always so happy, or whatever. But yeah, I don't know, people always get surprised by that, but that's why you need to be careful, because you never know what people are going through. So yeah, and let me see if there's anything else for me to say. Not really. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye, cool cats.